Welcome. Our first step is to add an MCU or MPU. Let's first select our operating system. We have Linux and Zephyr. Select Zephyr and then select the vendor of the component you want to work with. So in this case, I'm going for RA8M1 from Renesas. So now as we select it, we'll have it appear in the left menu where you see pin configuration and devices. Click on pin configuration, device tree, and here we can review the structure of the device tree in the system. You have all of your SoC, all of the LEDs, the buttons, everything is here. If we click on the device tree, a visual representation of the chip appears here on the right. So let's go ahead and review the SOCs that this component has. We have all of the SCIs and ports. If we scroll down, we see our CPUs and the LEDs that we have added, the buttons, everything is here already. On the right-hand side, you have a visual representation of that. If you click on a pin, you can assign a specific function. So this combines functionalities of pin configuration and device tree configurator as well. Let's duplicate an LED. I'll select an LED, I'll copy it, I change the name, I can change the label name, and then I can review the properties here. I can change the label as well. So we've now successfully added it. Finally, I can change the GPIO port to IO port 4. Amazing. So the first step is done on that. Next is let's enable SoC and assign pins. Let's find an I2C0. Here it is. Perfect. Let's click on that. Now we can see that it is disabled now. I click and enable it. Now I'll have selection of pins. Here I can click on SDA, select the pin I want to assign. Same for SCI0. That will appear in the visual side of things, where I can also see all of the different functions I can assign there. If I have multiple functions, an error message will appear. Step 5 is to add external peripheral. If I click on this plus button, I can either create a blank node or select one of the peripherals that we've processed in the system. For this ADXL345, I can adjust the name, the label I'm happy with. I can add the address for this component, let's say 53, and add properties. These, let's say, compatible first, and add ADI ADXL345. Perfect. And now let's edit it and also add a custom property. So I add custom, and then I create the property name, in this case rack, and select the property type U8, and I can add that. Perfect. So now I change that to 83. We can also change the location of the node. So I can click on that ADXL345 and drag it into I2C1, for example. And now I can open I2C1 and drag it back. So you can change the location and dependencies of nodes just by dragging and dropping them. So finally, let's now go and generate device tree. I click on that, the full device tree appears. Let me quickly scroll down and find the I2C block that we've just adjusted. Perfect, here it is. So all of the changes that we've made are now implemented in the device tree. So you can go back, make as many changes as you want, and regenerate it again. Thank you.